folks, welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. We're in our 7th year now doing non-pop country music reactions. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that sub button. It helps move things along and keep non-pop or traditional country music in the public sphere a bit more prominently. Bob Dylan's Lay Down Your Weary Tune. I don't know this song. It's requested by Peter Ginger. So Peter, thank you for the request, my friend. And been getting a little bit more into Dylan on the channel of late. I haven't done a lot of his stuff. I'm doing a little bit more because he's no longer blocked as often as he was. I think Bob sold his catalog a couple of years ago, and so whoever bought it has sort of opened things up a bit to allow reactors, YouTube and other places to use it because they get the ad revenue because they own the copyright. I don't know the song. I wasn't into Dylan growing up. I actually couldn't stand him. His voice, the folk thing didn't work. I was a rock guy. But now that I've gotten older, I like listening to the lyrics because the dude was brilliant.
Lay down your weary tune, lay down. Lay down this song you strum, and rest yourself neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. Struck by the sounds before the sun, I knew the night had gone. The morning breeze like a bugle blew against the drums of dawn. Lay down your weary tune, lay down.
It's just the tune, the way that person's
feeling. Lay down
feeling.
the song you strum, and rest yourself neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. The ocean wild like an organ played. The seaweeds wove its strands. The crashing waves like cymbals clashed against the rocks and the sands. Lay down your weary tune, lay down. Lay down the song you strum, and rest yourself neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. I stood unwound beneath the skies, and clouds unbound by laws. The crying rain like a trumpet sang, and asked for no applause. Lay down your weary tune, lay down. Lay down this song you strum, and rest yourself neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum. The last of leaves fell from the trees,
The seasons.
and clung to a new love's breast. The branches bare like a banjo moaned to the winds that listen the best.
Nature song.
I gaze down in the river's mirror,
Okay.
and watched its winding strum their water smoother and like a hymn, and like a harp did hum. Lay down your weary tune, lay down. Lay down the song you strum and rest yourself 'neath the strength of strings. No voice can hope to hum.
I'm cracking up because there's a lot to unpack there, and I don't know. It's, I mean, Dylan won, when was it, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, the Nobel Prize for Literature. And there was some folks who were in an uproar about that. Like the guy, he's not a literary dude, but I mean, his lyrics are. I mean, this type of stuff. And I was a philosophy major. I'm used to parsing nuanced, detailed, esoteric thought. And I'm comfortable in that space. Doesn't mean I could figure it all out. I can't. I mean, that's the nature of language. Somebody else uses language. They use words. They mean a certain thing by it. It doesn't necessarily communicate what they want it to communicate. Language has its limitations, but it's got its expansiveness too. And Dylan here, it was lay down your weary tune. Okay, after about a minute in, I think I commented how it sounded like he was referring to the way a person was feeling, and metaphorically, we're analogizing that to a tune. Sing a different tune, feel differently, try to feel differently, find a way to feel differently type thing, or to feel different. But then he brought in the nature references of the clouds, crying to no applause, and the river, the reflection in the river, and like a harp. And then you're like, all right, the tune is nature's tune. Are you part of nature's tune? Is it about people at all? Is it about nature laying down its weary tune? But I don't think so. So we've got not necessarily mixed metaphors, but mixed analogies going on in here, multiple analogies. You've got music, and it's some instruments like a harp, strings. Then you've got nature, but there is a person. I mean, generally, these kinds of things are dedicated or assigned or about or referencing the way a person would be feeling. So I'd have to look at the lyrics, and then like poetry, where you look over it and you're like, all right, what's being said here? Because there's a lot there. Poets and lyricists have the advantage of spending time writing and rewriting, adding different words, taking them out, adding different components to it. And they might say, hey, I want to put a twist in this one as well and put it here. I want to leave some suspense in it, so I'm going to take this thought out and put a different one in. And they have the advantage of time. We, on the other end of it, who read a poem or hear a song like this, have the advantage of time over time. Not when I'm doing a reaction and I get sort of like 10 minutes on camera or whatever, 8 to 10 minutes that I take to do a reaction. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to rate it. It's just fascinating to delve more into Dylan's catalog. So those of you who are Dylan fans, welcome aboard. If you haven't been here on the channel, I do non-pop country music reactions, and that includes folk. So there it is. All right, guys. Have a great day. Leave your comments. I read them. Subscribe if you haven't. That'd be wonderful. And I thank you. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country and folk.